GF doesn't consider me her best friend. Aside from the words she used to describe her feelings, is there anything she does that indicates she doesn't feel that you are? That's normal. You like someone for who they are. You are friends with someone for who they are and for what both like. Don't sweat. Most importantly, don't try to compare yourself with her ex because every person and every relationship is unique. I would not sweat over this, just make sure you don't start to overanalyze or put in a scale to judge if you appreciate her as much as she does appreciate you. Genuine question from me because maybe I'm stupid. But how is this guy her boyfriend? But she says if they weren't together they wouldn't be friends. Isn't the root word of boyfriend friend? Shouldn't you be friends with the person you're in a relationship with? Is she saying she doesn't see him as marriage material or something? For some reason if the girl I'm seeing says something like this I'm taking issue with it. I think that depends on the person and how they view friendships and relationships, to be honest. I've had 5 girlfriends throughout my life, and I'd say that more than half of them I would have never considered my best friends. Your criteria for a best friend might be I spend time with them and share my secrets, while hers might be something like we need to be very similar. However, the fact that she doesn't consider you her best friend, in my opinion, does not mean she does not enjoy spending time or doing things with you. From what I've seen, women tend to have mostly girl best friends and they are generally paired by similarity. For example, they have similar tastes or do similar activities, while men consider best friends people who they spend most of their time with or share things they wouldn't share with others. Again, this is from what I've seen, it's not a study, it's purely anecdotal. I'd say as long as she's being honest with you and shows you that she still enjoys spending time with you through her actions, then don't worry about it. Oh well, it would be a bigger deal if she had a best friend and you weren't it. If I were you, I'd ask her to write down a list of things that a best friend means to her. And you write down a list of what a best friend means to you. Examples: 1. A best friend is the first person I want to share news with. 2. A best friend is my first choice of person to go see a movie with. 3. A best friend is the last person I want to talk to before bed. That etc. Then go through each other's list. You are this to me. You aren't this to me. Then you'll know if she actually is your best friend by your definition, and you'll know if you're her best friend by her definition. Then you'll get to the heart of whether the relationship is what you want, rather than getting hung up on ambiguous terminology. No. Everyone views labels differently. Just because her definition of best friend doesn't match yours isn't bad. I think it's quite common for men to say their female romantic partner is their best friend, and for women to say their male romantic partner is not. It's kind of fucked up in my view. I'd probably feel a type of way if my partner said this to me too. Realistically, I don't think it's a bad thing. I see a few other comments mentioning it, but actions are far stronger than words. Personally, I look for strong quality time and occasional verbal affirmations. That alone tells me that my partner values my time, enjoys my company. Why are you worried about what she calls you internally? Are you guys good together? Why does the title of best friend mean this much to you? Edit. Grammar. This is cute. If your relationship is good, then don't worry. She's just got a different definition of best friend than you do. I don't get couples where they are not best friends. Are you just acquaintances who fuck? Here's an idea: let her determine her criteria for friends and who is and isn't her best friend, and just be happy being her boyfriend. Sage advice afar. You can be the best friend not sleeping with her, or you can be the boyfriend sleeping with her. The choice is yours. As long as she loves me, I don't really care. I kinda see where your GF is going with too much to put on one person. I would say my best friends are my brother and my GF. Whatever, I'm happy for her that she has friends. I think it can be healthy to have a partner and a best friend. For me, sure, my best friend is my fiance, but it wasn't that way for many years that we were together. You can and should be separate people. I know best friends mean different things for everyone, which is 100% valid. I personally don't see people I date as best friends. I personally don't want to sleep with my best friends, and my relationships with my best friends are more wholesome in a way that's different than with a boyfriend. They are both important to me in different ways though, so this isn't to insult one over the other. When I'm with my best friends, I truly regress to being a 5-year-old, but some might be like that with their partners too, so this isn't to say my opinion is valid for every relationship, but that's just how it is for me. A relationship and a friendship are simply built differently. It's normal to want a very trusting friend that isn't your partner. Some of my best friends are far from relationship material, but they are great as friends. Don't sweat it, you're still her BF, she just wants a friend outside of it.